We're just 4 days away from the 39th running of the John Bear Grease Sled Dog Marathon.
Yeah, it's the longest sled dog race in the lower 48, and it's a qualifier for the Iditarod in Alaska. Teams are getting their dogs ready. The 300-mile marathon race starts in Rice Lake Township, Minnesota on Sunday. It should end sometime Wednesday afternoon. There are also shorter races leading up to that big one. Now, the team at Redington Mushing is one of dozens preparing for their biggest race of the year.
But last year, this time, they were facing an even bigger challenge, helping one of their own start a long road to recovery.
Natalie Grant explains.
The dogs are ready to do what they love, which is running. In the backwoods of Brule, Wisconsin, the team at Redington Mushing is preparing for their biggest races of the year. But last year at this time, the Redington team was facing a much bigger challenge. They were helping one of their own start a long road to recovery. This is Wildfire. It may not look like it now, but last winter he was struck by a snowmobile while out for a training run with his team, breaking his legs in several places.
I thought it was so bad that I thought his leg was going to have to be amputated. You know how bad and swollen and it was.
Leaving an irreplaceable gap in a team of well-trained sled dogs.
We struggled to find multiple dogs to fill the hole that he left.
After the crash, Wildfire was brought down to Mission Animal Hospital in the Twin Cities, where Duluth native Dr. Heather Hadley and her team took on the challenge of this case head on, determined to help in whatever way they could.
From the get-go, they were committed to seeing him through whatever surgeries it was going to take, and then we were right there with them. No matter what the cost was going to be, I wanted to see that happen.
During his time there, Wildfire underwent multiple surgeries and various therapies, all with the hope of getting his leg back to full strength.
But I don't think any one of us involved necessarily knew whether he would be able to race again. That's just a whole nother level of athletic ability that's needed post-surgery, post-recovery.
High five. Yeah.
And as Wildfire recovered, he quickly left his mark on his team.
Now that Dr. Hadley actually took Wildfire into her home while his team competed in Alaska, so she was able to monitor his progress and give him the best tools for success.
Pretty cool. Up next, voting begins for who's best in snow, if you will. Minnesota's